Wednesdays this fall on CBS.
Coming up, what one retired teacher and local artist lost in the flood.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. 3 weeks ago tonight, lives were turned upside down after one of the worst natural disasters in Kentucky's history. A Letcher County man's livelihood was destroyed in hours as floodwaters ripped through his art studio. 88-year-old Doug Adams had just retired this year as a high school art teacher. He was ready to enjoy life in his studio, but now his paintings are sitting in trash bags outside, and Adams is searching through what is left, trying to see if anything is salvageable. He said he was in disbelief when he got to the studio 3 days after the flood, seeing his artwork tossed around the room.
I was hoping that it was still water if it got in there, but it was turmoil. It was water like under pressure.
Though his studio is gone, his art is still displayed throughout Whitesburg, including at John Pellegrini's gallery downtown. Through every story of loss and heartbreak following the flood, there are even more stories of people offering hope to those who need it most. Giving hope and creating homes for people in Breathitt County, one North Carolina group donated 3 campers and a car to folks impacted by the flood. Bakersville native Holly Whitson rallied alongside church groups and even an RV center in Johnson City, Tennessee, to help make this mission possible.
Well, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so it really gives you a new perspective on life. Like, it makes you appreciate the simple things. You come up here and see that these people have lost everything they've ever worked for, so it really makes you appreciate what you really have.
This mission happened in partnership with the Breathitt County Hunger Alliance. Whitson says she believes it was God who helped open doors to make this project a success. FEMA is set up in one hard-hit part of Perry County, meeting with folks one-on-one to help them get assistance. The federal agency is encouraging people to come to their mobile unit in Perry County to check on their assistance or to apply for the first time. They are set up at the Home Place Community Center. People can apply for emergency home repairs or temporary housing. FEMA will be set up from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. tomorrow at the Home Place Community Center. That's in the hard-hit Erie community. FEMA mobile disaster recovery centers are opening tomorrow in Leslie and Martin counties to assist flood survivors in those areas. The Leslie County Center will be at the Floodplain Management Building in Hyden, while the Martin County location will be at the Martin County Business Center in Inez. These mobile centers will be open from the 18th to the 20th and again from the 25th to the 27th.
And all calm around the mountains tonight as we continue to see high pressure begin to at least somewhat exert dominance over the forecast as we head into the next couple of days. Outside right now in Moorhead along Interstate 64, upper 60s at the moment. You can see some of that fog trying to develop out there, but for the most part, we're in good shape. Highs today, upper 70s to near 80 around the mountains, even a few getting up toward 82. Some other areas had some clouds hang on a little longer. Pikeville only got to 76. Outside at the moment, many of us in the middle and upper 60s at this hour. We'll continue to drop as we head through tonight. Dew points are not that high, but as we cool temperatures down and meet those dew points, we're already seeing fog issues outside. 4 miles visibility in Hazard, 7 miles Harlan, 8 in Williamsburg. How about just 3 miles visibility up in Ashland? And pinpoint Doppler, you can see the low-level moisture being picked up. But for the most part, we're all dry. It's nothing we have to worry about in terms of rain falling from the sky, but you're going to have to keep an eye on that fog as we head into the overnight. As we head through the overnight, low 60s out there, mostly clear, and again, we're going to have to watch some of that patchy fog with the calm winds we've got in place. One more day of some relatively calm conditions before showers and storms return. Details on that coming up in just a few. Steve?
All right, Evan, thank you. State police responded to a deadly crash on Kentucky 92 West in McCreary County. Deputies say 24-year-old Tyler M. Chitwood of Whitley City was traveling west on a motorcycle when he tried to pass a tractor-trailer driven by 65-year-old Herbert Stevens, who turned left onto Oscar Bell Road when Chitwell crashed into him. Chitwood was pronounced dead at the scene by the McCreary County Coroner's Office. Stevens was not hurt. New tonight, 2 KSP troopers and 1 former trooper have been indicted for civil rights violations. A federal grand jury indicted troopers Jeremy Elliott and Michael Howell, along with former trooper Derek Lovett. Elliott and Lovett are accused of assaulting a victim and then trying to cover it up. Elliott is also accused of unlawfully entering a home the night of the assault. All 3 are facing conspiracy and obstruction charges. Court dates have not yet been set. Some school districts in flood-affected areas are starting the fall semester tomorrow. The Clay County and Hazard Independent School Districts both start tomorrow. Now, they did not see damage to schools like some other areas, but both districts were forced to push back the start of school by a few days because of the widespread damage. Also in Perry County, the Sheriff's Office says they received reports of fuel being stolen from excavators and equipment working around East Perry Elementary. They say this fuel is being stolen from local business owners and that deputies and hazard police will be monitoring the area at night. They say the community needs every piece of machinery available to be working in this time of crisis to get things back in order. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Perry County Sheriff's Office at 606-439-4523. As people are cleaning their homes from the flood, a major concern has been mold. However, doctors are worried that people are not taking the right precautions to keep themselves healthy while cleaning. ARH infectious disease specialist Dr. Ferris Cotter says people need to cover their eyes, mouths, and bodies.
While you're cleaning the mold, you have to have all the protective equipment, especially an N95 mask, well fitted. Even if you go inside the house for a brief moment to look up something, take an object, or do something, you should have the mask on during that brief episode of time.
Dr. Cotter says that long sleeves and pants, goggles, gloves, and boots are also very important to avoid getting sick from the mold. A veteran in Pike County has been recognized nationally by the Veterans of Foreign Wars Still Serving campaign. WYMT's Jordan Mullins talked to Darren Hilton with the Pikeville VFW Post about why the Post's veterans outreach and community projects are so important.
The Veterans of Foreign Wars Still Serving campaign is recognizing veterans who continue to sacrifice for their communities. Quartermaster Darren Hilton of the Pikeville VFW Post number 3769 is one of those veterans being recognized by the National VFW.
The Still Serving campaign is for us to go out into the community and work, and it's for 2 parts. 1, to help the community members, and 2, for the veterans to socialize with each other. Develop camaraderie and bonds.
Hilton has worked with the Pikeville Post to host Veteran Dog Days at the Pound to help the animals adjust to human interaction, as well as Second Six, a veterans outreach program designed to help vets come together and socialize.
And we just go there to socialize. Now, this year we were trying during the warm months to do it here at the park on Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock. And we'll do that to the last Tuesday in September. Then the first Tuesday in October, we'll start meeting at the Post at 119 2nd Street.
Along with spending time at the Pikeville Veterans Memorial Park, these community projects and outreach programs help veterans keep active while also giving back to their community.
Most of our time is spent talking about families, communities, current events, and things of that nature. It just gives us a chance to be around veterans, act like a veteran, and do community projects.
Helping bring vets together to join the VFW, DAV, or other veteran service organizations.
If a veteran can join my organization, fine. If they want to go to another organization, that's fine too. But as veterans, we can come together and we can help each other. And we can help our community.
Those who once served the nation are still serving their local communities, coming together for fellowship, representation, and to help their fellow veterans. In Pikeville, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
VFW national officials say veterans volunteer 25% more time, are 17% more likely to make a monetary donation, and 30% more likely to participate in local organizations. VFW National Commander William Schmidt says these men and women exemplify the best of America. Coming up on Mountain News at 11, a baby product tied to at least 13 deaths had a warning delayed by the manufacturer. Coming up, why the federal government says it still can't tell you everything.
But first, more showers and storms look to be in the cards as we head into the next couple of days. The details on when we could see some dry time as well, coming up.
Still?
Yeah.
How many pages got left?